Hello everyone, it is me, the fabulous Leo Brown. Still sick, but oh well, getting better every day. As you can see, I no longer have my bonnet because I got so much shade for that, so much flack for that. And I no longer have my weave, so that's gone. I decided to actually take my extensions out. And I'm glad I did. I'm giving my hair a rest and it feels so much better. So before I begin, I want to actually say thank you. Thank you to everyone who is watching my channel. To everyone who has subscribed, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart because I'll be honest, I know I'm not for everybody. I know my channel is not that interesting. You know what I mean? I know that. I mean, really and truly, when I started this channel, it was really a vehicle for my business. It was a vehicle for my work. And that was it. And occasionally I would pop on and talk about things that I felt were important to me. But, I mean, I guess because I've become more, I'm now using my channel more as a means to express myself and my opinions, and it's grown. So I thank you guys so much for sticking up with me, bearing with me, because you don't have to, honey. You really don't. I'm not for everybody. And I know that. So I thank you so much. Okay, so, oh, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Watch my videos. Even the ones that don't have a lot of views, watch them because I think that, maybe you'll learn something about me that maybe you didn't know. Or maybe that you want you want to know. I don't know. So if you're so inclined, you don't have to. But I thank you guys for riding with me and for being here. I welcome all of you to my channel. So hugs and kisses to everybody. Okay. Now, I'm here to talk about two more things. Okay. Orlando. Is there an Orlando here? Yeah. Okay. So I'm here to talk about Orlando Brown and Mother Shirley Caesar. Okay. So I'm going to go into Orlando Brown first. How do I say this? Okay. Baby, I'ma really need you. Orlando, honey, we need a moment. We need to have a moment, okay? I'ma really need you to learn camera angles. I'ma really need you to quit being an attention whore, please. But you can say that about me. I mean, you can say that about really everybody, honestly. I mean, you really could. Let me to keep it all the way fucking funky, you really could. You can say that about everybody. And I'm definitely gonna need you to learn how to fuck. Because, baby, yo leaked, yo sexy bitch, you leaked. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody, I'm just saying, no one wants to see. And really the clip is no more than maybe not even a minute long. And it's him basically holding the camera like, okay, just imagine this is the camera. So it's him holding the camera like this. He's got a girl on his lap or whatever. And he's doing this weak ass stroke, honey. And I'm gonna really need you to learn to shave your balls or like trim that shit. Okay? And the girl just, and all you see is ass, just the girl's ass, just, and maybe that's what we want to see, but as a person who watches films of an adult nature with mature themes, and don't act like you don't watch it either, okay? Excuse me. You really need to learn a thing about camera angles. Nobody wants to see you banging out some chick that you're claiming to be Raven-Symoné. Raven-Symoné don't want you, honey. Raven-Symoné likes kitty cat. We all know that, even though she doesn't really come out and say it, just like her friend Queen Latifah, but she likes the kitty cat, honey. We all know that, and that's okay. The Bible say, "Come as you are." So, but I'm gonna really need you to. I'm gonna really need you to stop this because, honey, I understand that you've been going through it. You probably have some mental issues, maybe some emotional issues, maybe, but this is not the way to go. And if you're gonna do a sex tape, like I said, do it correctly. Pull a Mimi and Nico. Hell, pull a Kim K and Ray J. Do something where we want to see it. Don't leak your shit. I mean, and, don't start out 2017 like that. I just don't know what to say, honey. And come to think, I used to have a crush on you when you were on Family Matters. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, my standards have changed. Thank you, Lords. Anywho, um, and I will link a link. I will leave a link below so all of you guys can see it. Okay, if you want to see it, if you're so inclined. But I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. It really is not. Like, it's so horrible. Yeah. If you want to see good porno, do like Pornhub or RedTube or XTube or something. I'm just saying. Okay? And don't judge me and be like, ugh, Leo, you watching porno? Yes, I do. I watch porn, yes. I do. I watch all types. Except for, girls with a little something extra. I don't really watch it. But I'm not mad at them girls, honey. Get your money. Get that coin. Okay? I ain't mad at you at all. Okay, so now I talked about that. Okay, so I want to talk about, this is breaking news. I just heard about Shirley Caesar. And it's kind of going off of the heels of the whole Kim Burrell thing. We all know that Ellen shut her appearance on her show down. She has now lost her spot on radio in Texas, I believe. They removed her show. So a lot of doors are closing for Kim Burrell. Now, do I take joy in that? I don't actually. I really don't. I feel that I don't feel sorry for her, but at the same time, I don't go, woohoo, that's what you get. No, my thing is this. In that instance, you have to watch what you say. And a lot of people were saying on my video, trust me, I read every comment. I do. I don't respond to them all, but I do read them. And a lot of people were saying on my video, like, well, why would you look at the words that you're saying, look at the things you're saying about her. Now, there's a difference between stating your opinion and using hate speech. And in my opinion, and what Kim was doing, because that's not my opinion, what she was doing was she was using hate speech. I don't care how you slice it. For all you sanctified and sanctimonious people that want to come to my channel and tell me I need prayer and I need Jesus and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I'm going to need you to stop eating shellfish. I'm going to need you to stop getting tattoos. I'm going to need you to stop having babies out of wedlock. I'm going to need you to stop fucking your man on your period. I'm going to need your man to stop fucking, more than one girl, and more than one boy. Okay? I'm going to need y'all to stop worshiping money. I'm going to need you to, stop gambling at the casino. I mean, there's a lot of things that if you really want to cherry pick and talk about me, look at yourself first. That's all I have to say on that. Now, going back to Mother Shirley. So Mother Shirley is now defending Miss Kimberly. And here's the thing. Excuse me. Here's the thing. I can see why she's defending her. I can, because guess what? That's a part of her community. That's part of her clique. But I hate to break it to you, Miss Caesar, and we already know your tea, honey. Okay? You in the caravans. Okay? Or should I call it the cat? The kitty cats. The coochie kitties. The kitty munchers. Okay? You already know your tea. I've known your tea since I was a child. About you being a secret lesbian. We already know that, boo-boo. It is no secret in the gospel community, in the state of North Carolina, in Raleigh, where your church is, I believe, that you are a known butch queen. Okay? And the only reason why you're saying what you're saying is because, okay, that's your friend. You want to cover your friend, and you don't want anyone coming after you and spilling your TAA. Okay? Even though you and Josephine Howard, which is Mickey Howard's mama, who was also a bisexual woman and a lesbian too. She was a lesbian. Well, she was bisexual, along with your other good Judy, James Cleveland. But you don't want to talk about that. That's what kind of irks me with this whole. I understand you defending your home girl because that's your friend. I get that. Is it right? No. And then you gonna have the nerve to say, well, you should have spoke up. Kim, she said, she should have spoken up before our president made it all right. Okay, so so you don't really expect the gays can get married. So the idea of marrying somebody you love simply because you love them is wrong to you. Maybe because you can't marry the woman you love. I don't know. I'm just saying. Or maybe because you're in such self-denial about yourself. But you didn't say that when that boy made that little mega mix of you doing greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, lambs, dogs, turkeys. You didn't say that when that shit was going viral, even though you did sue the man who made it and won the case. But you didn't say that when you were on Wendy Williams and you talked about and you did this symbol and you talked about how you're gonna make that money from this. So I don't understand that. I don't understand how you can be, like I said, I get that you're defending your kind. I get that. That's fine. Defend your kind, honey. But I guarantee you, a lot of people are going to say exactly what I'm saying. Probably not in the way that I'm saying it, but they're going to say it. They're going to say that you are homophobic. They're going to say that you are money hungry. And we know this to be true. I've been a fan of yours for years. Okay? We're going to say this. So no, I'm sorry. My thing is you are condoning hateful actions. You're condoning hateful actions and people. But she's a woman of God. She's a woman. Okay? You could call me a man of God, really. I mean, I'm not a minister. I mean, are we all God's children then? When they make me a man of God? She's no better than I am. I am no better than she is. So we're not going to play that whole, well, she's higher than me, than I am game. We're not playing that game today. I'm sorry. I refuse to do that. I'm sorry. And like I said, I love Mother Shirley. I do, honey. I grew up on No Charge and Hold My Mule and I feel like praising him and Jesus. I know all those songs. They're in my head as I'm talking. I know them all. But that does not excuse you condemning or not condemning. You condoning you high fiving what she's saying. Like I said in my last video, this is the main reasons why you have gay men and women who are in so much, not just gay men, gay women, bisexual men, bisexual women, lesbian women, all the trans men and women. You have so many of them who feel they have no place to go spiritually. And you wonder why a lot of people turn away from church. Why are you judging us? And why do you always pick that? This is one thing I never understand. And I really want somebody to answer this question for me. Please, in the comments if you can. Why is it that out of all the things that you could talk about, you always love to bring that shit up? Pookie could kill his mama, his grandmama, could slit his dad's throat, but he's not gay. He could be in jail and you be sending him pies and letters and putting money on his books, but he's not gay. Why are we doing that? Why are we holding being gay at such a low standard? I can tell you why. I know why a little bit. I think I know why a little bit. Because you see it as unmanly. You want a hyper masculine or a hyper feminine woman. You want a hyper masculine man. That's what it is. And when you see someone who looks like me, who has music in their talk and a switch in their walk, it threatens you. I know that's exactly what it is. And especially when we know that our Lord, whether it be singular or plural for some of us, loves us with all he, she, it, they have. That frightens you. I know that's what it is. And to me, that's sadder. Because you don't understand. You're turning away people who really are coming to you. Majority of gay people grow up in church, myself included. I grew up in church. I grew up Baptist and Apostolic. So I know all about it. I was baptized. There's a church about 10 minutes from my house. And I was baptized there. So, granted, I'm not, and excuse the laughter. That's my roommates. But granted, I'm not Christian anymore. But this is why a lot of us leave organized religion, especially black people. We're leaving it because we're being tired of being judged. We're being tired of being persecuted. We're tired of we're already struggling with depression, with suicide, with dysfunctional homes, generational curses on our families, abandonment. We're already dealing with that. And we're looking to the church as, okay, maybe they can help me. But when you say to us, to those of us who are gay, who are bisexual, who are questioning, who are genderqueer, who are intersex, what you're saying to anyone, honestly, that is different. You're basically saying, when you say things like that, Mother Shirley, you're basically saying, we don't give a fuck about you. But we'll take the hooker across the street, who after church changes into her hookah wear for the evening and turns tricks. But on Sunday, she's in there praising God and crying and speaking in tongues. You know what I mean? You don't say shit about Tyrese and his comments that he makes about black women and his colorism and the fact that he calls women bitches and hoes and how he wants a light-skinned woman and how he engages in premarital sex. You don't say shit about that. But let Tyrese come out and say that he was gay or bisexual. In the black community, that's like the biggest deal. Oh, he's gay. Ooh, we can't fuck with him. Okay, but you don't mind fucking with us, like I said in my last video, and it's true. You don't mind fucking with us when you want to learn the ballroom slang. Yes, and yes, queen, work, slay, that shit. All that comes from ballroom. Look it up. New York, Harlem, black and Latino people. Look it up. Willie Ninja, Octavia St. Laurent, may they rest in peace. Pepper of Asia. Look it up. Crystal of Asia. Look it up. Do your history. Marsha P. Johnson. You don't mind it when you don't mind stealing that. If we're such a bad influence, stop using our shit. Stop using our lingo then. Tell every housewife, every girl, every makeup and beauty guru that's on YouTube. Shout out, I'm just saying, Jeffree Star, Jackie Ina, Nikki let's be real. Yes, queen, y'all, okay. Let's talk about that. Tell them to stop using that thing. If we're such a bad influence on society, if we're so perverted, if we're so fucked up and demonic, as your girlfriend Kim said, then why do you allow us to do your hair and your makeup? And I'm not saying that all gay men do hair and makeup, because we don't. But let's just be real here. You don't mind it when we're doing your hair, your makeup, your lashes, your brows, when we're beating your face. When we're dressing, you don't mind it when we're doing that. And this whole hate the sin but not the sinner shit, that's bullshit to me. I'm so sick of that fucking argument. You either accept me as I am, or you get the fuck away from me. It's as simple as that. And bringing to another point, You want to talk about how, oh well, when we disagree with you, it's a big deal. You goddamn right it is. Because you don't understand, like I said, you are negating our existence. That's why this upsets us. It's not because, well, you're supposed to like us. We're not forcing you to like us, but trust. We don't need you to accept us, honey. Your approval is neither desired nor motherfucking required. Trust and believe it, okay? However, the reason we get so upset, even for those of us who are not in church, the reason we get so upset with this is because it automatically puts us back in that thing of rejection. It's a trigger for a lot of us. We go back into, I can never be around that mom, that dad, that girlfriend who loves, yes, queen, ooh, work, da 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 da. Oh, I love the housewives. Oh, Miss J, oh, you know that bitch. But then if I tell you about my husband or boyfriend or partner or someone I love, you turn the blind eye, or then you come out with biblical scripture. How do you think that makes us feel? But you don't mind going shopping with us. You don't mind going to the club with us. You don't mind, us taking you out for drinks. Oh, you so funny. Oh my God, I just love gay people. You don't mind that. But let us discuss how we feel. You know what? You only use me as a joke. I'm just a thing to you. I'm not a human being. Then you want to fall silent. Or say we meet somebody and they make us happy. And they fill our lives with love and life and light. And we just are like, oh my God, my life is just changed. Hear nothing. No support. Not one. And trust me, I've seen this with my own eyes. I know people like this. And I hate to say it, but it's mainly women. You don't see straight men doing this shit. Straight men are like, so, okay, you like dick. If anything, these straight people that I know, some of the straight men I know are like, fine, that's more women for me. And some of the straight men I know are like, you know what? That's cool, because guess what? That pretty much means that you can point out the cute women for me. I have no competition. Straight men who are secure, not all straight men, because trust me, I've met some homophobic straight men, and usually where there's a homophobic straight man, there's usually a homosexual man in there, or a bi-curious one. Just saying. And shout out to my bi-curious men and straight dudes that watch my channel. Thank you. Anywho, but the ones who are secure within themselves, the ones who love themselves, the ones who are secure within their sexuality, who are not threatened by people like me, because I'm real gay. Excuse me. We know this. I'm real gay. I don't want to blend in. I don't want to conform. I never have. I never will. That's just not me. That's not who Leo Brown is, honey. It's just not. Leo Brown is. I'm not a flamer. Trust me. I know some queens queenlier than myself. Okay? But I am proud of me and all that I am. Regardless if I'm wearing makeup or hair or heels or whatever, I'm still me. Alright? So, yeah. And I'm still a dude. So you can miss me with all the other shit. Anywho. And it's the same way with women. If a woman is secure within herself, why are you threatened by a gay man? Or why do you get upset when a man who is attractive happens to be gay? Oh, that's such a waste. Oh, all the men are gay. Why are you mad at that? Like, girl, what are you pissed? Why? It's some good men, it's some decent men out here. Don't be getting mad at us. We didn't make them like that. Okay? I'm just saying. And I mean, girl, get over it. Let it go. Let it go. It's over and done. I'm just saying. Let it go. Okay? Let go of that baggage. But with Mother Shirley, getting back to that, I know I went on a tangent for a minute, but getting back to that, it's hurtful. It's hurtful. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a boycott your records. And, well, you know what? I will never tell people to, don't listen to her or whatever. You do what you want. You're a human being. You can do whatever you so choose. But I know that this boy right here, I won't be listening to that stuff no more. I just won't be. I'm sorry. Because if you can't approve of my very existence, of me being me, we have a problem with that. I'm sorry. And you wonder why the DL movement is so widespread. This is why. And you know what? Let me just say this. To my DL men, I get why. I really understand why a lot of DL men don't come out. I get why they don't do it. I get why a lot of pastors don't come out. I get why a lot of preachers don't come out. I get why a lot of deacons are fucking the choir, like half of the choir. I get why they do it. I really do. I get why there is this sneaking around. And it's not just with black people. It's with every community. Because if you're being told by society, by your own faith, that you love, by the people that you fellowship with, who can smile in your face, shake your hand, hug your neck, cry with you, you know, revel in the spirit with you. But the minute you tell them your tea and you tell them your truth, then you get all these shuns and dirty looks. What are you supposed to do? You go within yourself and you hide. So I understand it. Do I feel that it's right? No, because it's not their fault. And number one, coming out is a process. You don't wake up one day, and I've said this in another video. You don't wake up one day and just decide, I like dick, or I like dick and pussy. And yes, I said it. Okay? You don't do that, or you don't decide, well, you know what? You wake up one day and just go, excuse me, I'm going to be a girl, or I'm going to be a guy. No, it's a process. It is and it's a constant process. I don't want to say it's a battle, but in a way it is. Because we're not just battling ourselves, we're battling society. We're battling our families, our friends, our schools, our churches. We're battling all of that, coupled with trying to figure out who we are. Do you understand how hard it is? And then you have the nerve to judge and talk about people and say, well, you should have spoke up about it before our president, but so he's not because he's black. That's why he's our president. Okay, Shirley. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna need you to sit your ass over there with the rest of I was gonna say something else. With the rest of those who shall not be named. All right? I'm gonna need you to come out of your own denial, honey. Because like I said, we already know your T-boo. You've been giving us Butch Queen for over 50 years. 50 to 30. You've been around for a minute. So, we know your T. You and Bobby Jones. Okay? And the biggest queen of them all, Donna McClurkin and Kurt Franklin with his, I was addicted to pornography. We know what kind of porn you were addicted to, honey. We know it. It's okay. Black Workout 3 is a classic. I completely understand. Trust me, especially scene 2. But anyway, I completely get it. But I get so sick of this denial and this need for like ultra machismo and hyper masculinity and hyper femininity. Be who you are. I'm gonna say this to all of my subscribers who are watching me right now. And I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again because it bears repeating. If you are gay, if you are straight, if you are bi-curious, if you are lesbian, if you are trans, whether you are a male or female, it does not matter. Okay? If you are intersex, if you're genderqueer, I'm gonna tell you right now, honey, I love you. I love you at the bottom of my heart. Because I know what it's like to want to go to a place and you want to fellowship with people. And they seem cool, they seem so sweet and kind. And then you let them know your truth and they turn on you like a pack of dogs. I know what that's like. I've experienced that all my life. That's some hard shit. And it's still a hard thing to hold. It's still a hard road to hoe. And you wonder why the suicide and depression rates and HIV and AIDS, this is why it's so high among black men, and not gay women, but women. This is why. This is why. You wonder why the DL movement is widespread. This is why. Because you're basically saying to us, go back in the closet. That's what you're saying. You're basically saying, don't be who you are. You can come to church, you can dress cute, but don't tell us your shit. You wait until you get into your hotel with your little friends, and y'all fuck each other until you can't see anymore. Raw, I might add. And then you go back to what you're doing and live your normal life. Because that's exactly what happens. Trust me, I know the whole thing's a complication, honey. I know. And let's be real here. Majority of the dudes, and I'm going to talk about this in another video, majority of the men that hit me up are ministers. Trust me, I can show you pictures. I can show you text messages. I can show you all kinds of shit from ministers in my inbox on my Facebook page. I've dated quite a few ministers, actually. The first person I had sex with was a minister. A married minister. So, what? That's all I had to say. It just irritates me. I'm sorry. I'm really passionate about this because with the administration we're about to get into, with the way this world has become socially and politically, and it's always been this way, it's just now uncovered. It's actually sad to me because I feel like we're going backwards instead of forward. Doesn't the Bible say, if you believe in your Bible so much, doesn't it say, judge not, lest ye be judged? Doesn't it say, God is love? Doesn't it say, love your neighbor as you would yourself? Doesn't it say that? Doesn't it tell you not to eat shellfish? But you're over at the Red Lobster and, endless shrimp. I mean, but you're still doing it. So, I'm just saying, sweep your own front door before you come to mine. That's all I got to say. And like I said, if you're gay, straight, bi-curious, bisexual, lesbian, transgender, whether you're male or female, intersex, queer, genderqueer, I love you all. I do. For real, you're welcome here. You're welcome in my channel. Okay? And we can talk about it. And we can get into it. And we can agree to disagree because guess what? That's what adults do. So, that's all I had to say. So, with that being said, I will be forever listening to Yolanda Adams. She'll probably be the only person in my, gospel list, even though I'm not Christian, but I love me some gospel music because I like the meaning behind some of the words. And it's supposed to be inspiring, empowering, and uplifting. If you really believe in the Lord like you say you do, that's your job. Excuse me. Your job is to inspire and empower and uplift. Not beat us up over the head and make us deny who we are. And that's true with anybody, anything. You don't mind, you rehabilitate crack addicts and hookers and, alcoholics and homeless. You help homeless people. Why can't you help me? Why can't you help me to see that I'm okay? You know what I mean? Like if I was a Christian and I came to a church, I would want a church that says, you know what? Okay, you're gay. That's fine. But what are you really going through? What else is there? What's going on? Why are you depressed? Why are you down? Why are you feeling like you have nowhere to go? That's what church is for many, many members of the LGBTQIA community. That's what it is. It's sanctuary. It's a place, it's home. Because guess what? A lot of us don't have it. We don't have home. So where do we go? We go to church. So I don't know. It just irritates me. Anyway, that's all I had to say on this whole thing. Share your thoughts with me. I don't mind. We can agree to disagree. I know I kind of went off a little bit, but we can agree to disagree. I thank you so much for watching me, for even listening to me. You didn't have to. I will put the links below for the Orlando Brown, that bullshit, and for the mother Shirley, for what she said. I will put a link below for both, so you'll see it. And like I said, just leave your comments below. I do read them all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I thank you so much. I love you all so much for bearing with me, for putting up with me, because you didn't have to. And until next time, it is me, the Fabulous. Leo Brown, and I will see you all later. Have a good one. I love you. Bye-bye.